I think the magic moment is when you're walking around the house and you think, typewriter. And when I sit down, I never have any idea what I'm going to write. There's nothing in my mind. And you walk in, you move toward it, and there it is. And things come out of it. The radio's set for classical station unless I've gotten the race results. Then I usually have some share beaties. I light them up. Take this off. And you know, I drink, listen to this, smoke, ashtray, and I get lucky.
She's complicated, left me and you to ride. She complicated, left me a mule to ride. My baby
Sometimes a person will come up to me and say, "Oh, you're Charles Bukowski," and I will hardly know what they mean for a minute, because I'm something else. I'm not the writer. What I mean is, a lot of writers say, "Oh, how painful it is to write. Just to get the word down is pure agony." To me, I don't feel any of that. It comes out easy. Melted butter, melted bullshit. There's no work. It just flows out. This is what I mean. But I don't walk around thinking, you know, I'm a writer. Just jump on me with a mean motherfucking question. Huh? Don't be nervous now. It'll be all right. Be calm. Don't like it. It's about people in trouble, people in agony, crazy people, and etc. Hot water music. You get in a tub full of hot water, you get burned, right? You jump out. Okay, sometimes people can't jump out of their lives, they just keep getting burned. Hot water music.
What about you?
I jump in and out. I get burned, I jump out, and I jump back in and get burned again. And I write some more. How about you? The way to get a woman is not to have money, not to look nice, not to have a nice personality. The way to get a woman is to always be available, night or day. Anytime you phone, you're there, or you're at the bar. They know you're available at all times. This is very, very important to a woman. And since I wasn't doing anything but drinking and living in a small place, I was always available. And here they came. They weren't beauties, except maybe for one or two. Yes, there were a lot of women. And a lot of drinking. It's all true. No, I was 17 or maybe 16 or 17. And I came home and here were all these papers on the front lawn blowing, and my shorts and my shoes. My father had read my short stories. He didn't like them. That's a very good sign, you know. So I just ran around picking up the papers. I left the dirty underwear and the other stuff. I just put the papers in the suitcase and then I left. My father was a monster. So the whole world compared to my father is very mild. I'm a lucky man. I went on there with no idea of what I was going to do. It was just that it was so stuffy and so false. I couldn't stand it, and I had to lash out. And you expect the moderator to be stuffy and careful, But the writers themselves are supposed to be the living souls. When they are too careful and too political, and when they pussyfoot too much, it's very discouraging. It's like the world is empty. So I lashed out at all this, and I think I was right. I've had problems reading Henry Miller, and people don't believe this when I tell them. First time I read him, I was a young man on a bus going to New Orleans. I said, Henry Miller. I couldn't read the book. And I've gone to libraries, and I can't do it. He gets good at times when he sticks with basics. But when he goes to the stars and when he philosophizes, everything flattens out. He gets too windy. It's only when he sticks to basic realities of survival, plus and minus, that he's good. Otherwise, he's a terrible bore. God, I never thought I'd have the nerve to say that, but I've said it. Let it be recorded. I think I would almost die. I wouldn't die, but I would become dull, or I'd become insane. Something terrible would happen. Writing is my escape. It's my elixir. Without it, I would almost die. I don't care what they say after I'm dead. In fact, I don't hardly care what they say while I'm alive. I only write to help myself get through the weeks and the months and the years. I don't write for immortality. I don't write for the ages. I write selfishly for myself, to make myself feel better. That's all.
I don't think he ever goes too far. Because if he's just writing what he is writing from himself, you can never go too far. It's infinite what you can say, and what you can feel, and what you can express. And so it's never too far. It's always good and looking forward to more. Whatever the content is, it just gets further and further, but it's not shocking. Maybe more truthful. And I like that.
All right. That was very nice, darling.
Yes.
Okay. I don't believe a writer has to be unhappy. And I like to drink. I like to go in a room and shut the door and type. That's my heaven. My heaven to escape hell. So I'm going the way of all society. The great rebel sits in a big home. Do you think that I'm happy?